There were 8 finalists, but only one could win.
And I am going to choose the winner.
No, you're not. Capcom already has.
I've requested to be hired for this exact purpose.
I really should have rehearsed this with you.
I'm glad I got to choose weapons.
Your face isn't one of the finalists.
It is if I put it in the game.
And there were also 8 pendants. Sorry, Griffin. My bad, Griffin. Carry on, Griffin. I'm just talking about weapons, Griffin. Don't worry about it, Griffin. And only one of them could win.
And it's me.
It's not your weapon and then your pendant, please.
No, it's not my pendant. I am the pendant. I'm a pendant.
Ow! I've told you to not phase through me like that. It really upsets my bones and my skin and my blood.
Well, don't walk through my walking path.
And my molecules. In fact, I don't even know how it's happening. You're like,
Well, it upsets my hair, and that's what matters most.
it upsets your hair? Sorry, does your head jiggle when a ghost walks through you?
No, it feels pain. It has nerves. It's part of my skin.
Oh, you've got nervous hair?
Every part of me is nervous. I have a whole system based around it.
Are you nervous because your weapon might not have won?
Well, I'm nervous because I have to choose. I still don't even know how I've gotten
No,
there.
you don't have to.
No,
it's already happened. This has happened in the past. It's over already. I'm just going to show you the result.
But I'm a time traveler.
That's such a poor use of time travel.
I chose which weapon I
Teleporting
wanted.
into the Capcom office where they're selecting the winner. You're going to make a huge mistake. You got to believe me.
You have to choose the hammer.
In any case, let's have a look, shall we?
Yeah.
So, let us remind ourselves of who was This is the overview. This is the wrong.
I love overviews. They tell me about things from a top-down position.
Let's remind ourselves of the terms and conditions.
It's like how a bird would read information.
Let's remind ourselves of the finalists. We had Spooky Ghost, glaive.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you. We had Happy Pink Charge Blade.
Wah.
We had Cold Blue Charge Blade.
Ooh.
We had Black Hole Longsword. We had Black Hole Hammer.
Wom, wom, wom.
We had the Goat. Oh God, the poor goat!
Who broke the goat's neck?
Did somebody hit the goat with a reality-breaking crate?
That's probably where the crack came from, is the goat head.
We had the gunlance.
That's what a peacock sounds like, right?
I really thought the goat was back, if I'm honest with you. I've risen again for the peacock.
I will take over its position.
And we had the swax.
That one doesn't get a sound because it's just sort of like a flag.
Oh, okay. All right, so how do you think they've done? You've got all of the developers in a room, Ryozo pacing back and forward, you know, single bead of sweat, we gotta get this right. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened.
Well, I mean...
Well, who did they choose?
I'm gonna be real with you, this is laid out pretty easily for me because I think the middle 3 are the only real contenders if they're only choosing one.
Okay, why?
Because I just think that they're the most interesting designs to put in the game, and that's what they tend to like doing that.
Over here.
Yeah, this is really cool, but now I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay. So, all right. What is your prediction? Who do you think has taken it?
It's either longsword or greatsword. I think as much as I want it to be hammer, I think it's one of those two. The longsword is so over the top, I could see them being like, yeah, but also so over the top, I could see them being like, yeah.
Look, man, fuck the longsword.
Okay, but you'd probably hurt yourself.
I should stop speaking.
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I would probably make it easier.
Lock in an answer.
Well, let's put it on G for longsword.
You just trying to spite me, or?
Well, I know that you're going to pick I.
What do you mean I know? I know who's won. I keep telling you, this is me showing you who's won. I know the winner.
Well, I didn't know that you knew.
Of course I know. I've known every time. I know everything.
Oh, well, that's a waste then. I think you should guess anyways.
I'm going to scroll down now to the pendants so you can have a reminder of them.
I still want the airship.
Meat cat.
Meat cat.
Lydiagra's floaty.
Oh, you just look so chuffed. It's just like, oh yeah, someone's sitting inside of my center somehow.
We have the wild explorers.
Yeah, I think that one's still my top.
We have the swooshy icebird.
I can't help but look at this one and think the greatsword is the pendant for some reason.
It does look like the greatsword is the pendant. We have the best one.
That one is quite good.
Udra spinner.
The fact that it even has like physics in consideration.
The happy little plushie.
That's also quite good.
The adorable little duck in a ball.
Duck in a ball.
Duck in a ball.
Christmas ornament.
The zoo woo baby.
Octopus in a ball.
What do you think? Who's taking the crown?
Well, if we're going off which one I want it to be the airship. If we're going off which one I think it's gonna be, I think it might be the one right in the middle, the little baby lantern one with the physics inside. I think that one's really cool.
Okay.
I think they would appreciate the design elements and the realism behind it.
All right. So you're going black flamelet and wait. Kuzagzarax, Edge of Oblivion. Well, drum roll if you please. The winner of the Wilds High Rank Weapon Contest 2025 is.
Oh, come on! You can't get 2 games in a row. Well, I guess it's not 2 in a row, but you can't. It's just like, yeah! Let some other weapons have things.
Shut up, all right? I tried to throw you off by acting all sad and get you to guess something else.
I didn't even notice that you were acting sad. It's just like how you normally are.
I know, you didn't even pick up on it. It's a waste of my powerful acting.
I just think that you're always sad.
Oh.
That's your secret.
So I obviously am very happy, but I would like to now inform you that this has made a small percentage of the monster community a little bit upset.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be the case.
And especially so for reasons that I cannot tell you right now.
Well, fair enough then.
So, you know. Look, I obviously love Greatsword. I'm biased, but I think even if it wasn't, you know, Greatsword, I really think it is easy to argue that it is objectively the best design out of these 8. Like, coolness.
Oh, I think it absolutely is, but I also think that's easier to do with a greatsword, unfortunately.
I would have been happy if any of the middle 3 won for me, just on pure, like, that's going to look really cool as a weapon. But I think it, on the condition that they do, as I said last time, make this shatter effect happen when you true charge. I mean, how can you not?
I mean, I feel like that would be very difficult to do, so we'll see how they do it, I guess.
I mean, it's the most difficult one to implement, and they've chosen it, so they must be up for the challenge.
Yeah, or they're just going to throw that part away, and it's like, the rest of it's cool.
But look, I totally get it, guys. Obviously, I do. We had rocket-powered greatsword, that won a weapon contest. But then again, only, what was it, 1, maybe 2 of the entries haven't won a weapon contest before.
That's because those are the ones that they narrowed it down to.
That was votes that got it to the top 8, to be fair. No, it was them that got it to the top 8. Yeah, votes was top 20. No, wait, votes was top 8. Votes was top 8. Very well done, Nolan Liu. Look, I'm happy. Okay, and I think a lot of people will try this, even if they don't normally play Greatsword when it gets implemented. It's getting implemented early next year, if you're interested.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know why my brain was like, yeah, it'll probably just be like in the title update.
Yes, a couple days, man. Here we go, Shatter Seal.
That makes sense.
I wonder if they will keep calling it Shatter Seal, and for me, I wonder if they will give it a unique skill like weapons can get now, or if it'll just be a generic sort of have a few crit boost on it.
I would say, if they do the shattering effect, surely you just make that the unique skill somehow.
Yeah, that would be really, really awesome. I mean, the Rocket Power Greatsword was the best Greatsword for a time when it got released, so I imagine, especially given that this is getting released next year, when we should already have power crept past a couple more title updates, it's probably going to be good.
That is sort of crazy that it's getting released next year, because, like, that either implies that there's going to be title updates for so long that won't be weird, or that it's going to be released after all the title updates, but before the expansion.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I assume it's going to be an event quest for a weapon like this.
Yeah, probably. I think that's what they've done in the past.
Where do you stand? Are you disappointed?
Well, yeah, I don't really play Greatsword all that much, so I wish it was, you know, the hammer. But I think it's a worthy winner.
Yeah, see, I think that's the way to look at this. Unbiasedly, it's Greatsword, bias, again, obviously, but also it is actually really good. You know, that's kind of the vibe, I feel like.
I do think it was objectively the best design.
Like, it's not like it's a just kind of average, you know, and it won. It's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, choose the Greatsword. It's kind of spectacular,
yeah.
But I can't really discuss with you the proper reason that, you know, it's kind of been an extra little slap in the face to the other weapons. So,
okay, I don't know how to.
Your thoughts?
Process that information in the slightest. And that's my thoughts.
Look, let me just say that Greatsword's getting a particularly large amount of love at the moment, and you'll soon understand why.
Yeah, but that's not new.
Okay, alright, buddy. It's not my fault you picked the wrong weapon.
Well, it sort of is, because you didn't want me to play the same weapon as you.
Okay, I guess in your case specifically, it is actually my fault that you picked the wrong weapon, but everyone else in the world, it's not my fault.
That's true, yeah. If anything, you're probably the default for a lot of people playing greatswords.
Yeah, actually, I've probably birthed more greatsword players.
Not the way you want to word that.
I've probably spawned more greatsword players.
Still not great.
Okay, I've probably formed more greatsword players.
Still sounds a little bit cellular.
No, but I do get a lot of lovely comments like, I tried greatsword because of your stuff and I really like it. It's like, yeah, you did, and yeah, you do.
It's crazy that they said that to me, given that I've only done like a couple of greatsword things.
It is weird. Yeah, it is really weird. Look, for me, I just wanted to get a unique skill. I want it to have that world-breaking effect, and I want it to really merit being the winner here, because this is forever, you know? This is going to be a forever weapon.
Yeah.
And it's not like rocket-powered greatsword has come back, so we only really get wilds and presumably the master rank expansion to enjoy it.
Well, I'm happy that we'll have it.
And it means because this is a base game one, they're going to probably add a master rank version of this weapon when we come round to it, like they did with rocket-powered.
Yeah, presumably they will, but it probably won't be as strong as the high rank version will be in relation to high rank.
But with layered weapons, if it works like that, like just the aesthetic choice.
Oh yeah, it'll be incredible.
It would be really cool to have a contest where every weapon gets a winner, though. There's like a big event. I think that would be really fun.
I feel like they should do that like while they're making a base game.
Yes, that's a really good point. In the build-up to a generation release, so Monster Hunter 7, they do a weapon contest.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess without anyone knowing the theme of it, though.
And that can just be like the weapon workshop tree as well.
Yes, that could just be the workshop tree for every weapon. But I guess they don't really go by the theme. It's not like this is particularly Wilds themed. It is a little bit.
I don't even think it is at all.
I could see it being a bit ancient-y, relic-y.
I think that this person would have designed this greatsword regardless of if it was Wilds or Rise or World. I think they just had a cool idea.
That's true. But bottom line, I'm happy, and I understand why a few people are maybe not unhappy, because it's still a cool winner, but a certain amount of course. And I get that. But I will reserve full judgment until we see its actual implementation. Yeah, you don't. We'll reserve full judgment until we see its actual implementation. And when it comes to the pendant... Oh, look! This! I've not even read these words myself! Out of all the designs submitted, we could only select one to bring to life. It was a tough decision, but in the end we chose the design that we'll believe will resonate with a wide range of players. Air quotes, a lot of people love greatsword.
A wide sword holding players.
The concept drew us in right away. Just the mention of a shattered mirror, a mysterious monster sealed in its reflection, fractured space, and fragments merging into a single mirror. I mean, yeah, as a developer, they're not wrong. That is such a cool concept to try and
really
make.
Cool.
The design strikes a dramatic balance, the elegance of intricate golden details, and glittering shards yet against the fierce, untamed presence of the monster within. Are they actually, I mean, they're saying it here, are they actually going to put a monster in the mirror as like a moving texture? Imagine!
It has to be. It has to be.
Oh my Gog! That's incredible! Okay, I mean, come on!
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic weapon.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, it just keeps going, okay.
They have a lot to say.
Instead of beginning with a pristine mirror, the idea starts with scattered pieces drifting apart. This creates a bold and dynamic silhouette that stays visually striking. We also felt the idea of a scattered fragments gradually merging into a single form during gameplay would open the door. So that is actually going to happen. It's going to be floaty shards that then zup together into a solid blade.
Oh, they could just do that while it's charging.
Gameplay would open the door to some truly exciting effects. So, you know, the world-shattery crack, come on.
Yeah, it's an exciting effect.
Shaping up to be a weapon so distinctive that even hunters who don't often wield greatswords may find themselves tempted to give it a try. We can't wait to experience it. I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to do the shattered space effect.
All I know is that this message was from the graphics team.
And that's my thoughts on the matter. So, you're winning pendant then.
Oh, okay. That's a cool one.
That's the most, oh, okay. We run that through the translator. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, they were all good at this stage. It's just not one of the ones that I thought would win and not the one that I wanted to
I
win.
think this one's awesome. My only air quotes issue is that I think this one could exist without it being a design contest winner.
Yeah, it's literally like right out of a cutscene that happens inside of the video game.
That said, the visuals of it against the actual in-game screenshot, if they make it look like so distinctly different art style like that, like more cartoony, that is actually really fun.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I love that they shake with movement. I think that's quite fun.
Yeah, that is cool.
But
yeah, they are sort of like hanging off. That is nice.
I would have liked to see quite a number of others, I have to admit, on this one.
Yeah, there were some cool floating options, and we got a very sort of like more standard pendant design, not to be rude.
Now, that said, the amount of wacky pendants that are already in game, like the floating whales and the crake, maybe a standard one was like, that's a bit different. This content master saw magnified fairy design, and once again, we're overwhelmed by the number of entries. The winning pendant captures an unforgettable scene in the game. See, I think that's why, because it does represent that Quematrice intro cutscene with the cats and the meat, and what's become quite a meme with the, why won't they put the meat down? And I mean, that is quite fun.
But it's just like, they so easily could have done this themselves.
Even the pendant's base is more left to one of the cooking grills, found in the ingredient center. There is a lot of thought got into it, to be fair.
There is, absolutely.
Well, there we go. That is our pendant winner, and that is our weapon winner. Lovely, lovely greatsword action.
Wow, I feel like you had a lot less to say about the pendant than the weapon. You a bit biased here, perhaps?
Okay, all right. Give us a lovely spiel on this pendant. All right. So if you're so filled with inspiration.
I didn't say that I had more.
Well, then don't be a little hypocrite.
That's not being a hypocrite. I was literally evenly dispersed across the two items.
And what better way to celebrate the winners than to kill one winner with the other winner?
I'm gonna win.
Okay, man. You chose the fish.
How are we gonna kill Amir or the meat cats?
We're going to just kill a Quematrice with a greatsword. Like, I'm not saying it's 100% accurate, but it's pretty close.
That's pretty off, man. I don't know if you understand what we're doing here.
I mean, says the guy that chose a frozen fish instead of an actual greatsword.
Frozen fish is a great sword. It's a fantastic sword.
No, I do like the frozen fish. To be fair, I mean, even on the theater of silly weapons, greatsword stays winning.
It does all right.
It does all right. So what would you know? Well, to be fair, quiet. It is one of your fields of expertise. Admittedly.
I actually don't know anything about silly weapons. Now that you mention it, I've never heard of them before. I true charged his face.
You true charged my face.
Well, then you should have had your face not inside of his face, so that I didn't true charge your face with his face.
But I like to face merge with a chicken.
I know you do. That's one of our greatest disagreements.
I thought you were gonna say that's one of our greatest strengths. The ability to face merge chickens has long been considered the true power.
That's one of your greatest strengths. There's just something about the way that you just enter your mouth into a chicken's face.
Oh, there we go. The pendant's going to sleep now.
Because nobody could guess how it would go.
Really?
Oh, I almost timed it right. Look, I was trying to do the cool thing. I was half a second off. What do you mean, really? You say that like you don't try that all the time.
Yeah, but as soon as you
just
know
because
you
you're
were
better at it than me doesn't mean
fail. You should have thrown it in the wrong direction.
I didn't know I was gonna fail. I didn't know I was gonna fail until I failed. I've never done that before in my life.
Have you managed to put paralysis on a fish?
No, I have cat.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You should get that checked out.
The normal thing. You have multiple cats.
I do have multiple cats, and believe me, I've tried to get it checked out, but it's just not happening.
Well, yeah, that's because you're not a hotel. They're not gonna check out. They stay there permanently.
Oh, you think that's where I went wrong? They live with me?
Yeah, you should have been like running a cat hotel, and then it would have been a much better.
Do you mind? I was riding chicken.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill him.
I was literally riding chicken.
Meat time. Meat time.
God, I'm glad the pendant winner was Quematrice based. Like, if it was like New Udra based, we had to go after.
What's his tongue doing? What's his tongue doing? Are you seeing this?
Oh God, yeah! Oh my God! Oh wait, no.
Oh, that was my downy crake was in his mouth.
Crake. I thought the Quematrice tongue was just going real rapid for a second in death.
It did really look like a Quematrice tongue.
When downy crakes look like a Quematrice tongue.
That's why I prefer uppy crakes.
It's a shame that the bristly crake has been long forgotten and the downy crake is the people's champion.
Yeah, especially because it had a hammer.
It did have a hammer and cool glowing red eyes.
Yeah, and a hammer.
Okay, man. You know what doesn't have a hammer?
Hammers are important.
You from the weapon contest.
Yeah, I know that. You don't have to do that.
Oh yeah, look, you don't have to do that. Look at that sick winning 2-minute speedrun Quematrice. Yeah.
We were 1 millisecond off of 22 seconds, which makes it cooler.
Can I just not see you, or are you not stood here?
Surprise!
You just literally teleported from where we were before to here. But like not in a way that you popped in a way that your model just zoomed from one place to the other, like in a straight line.
We've been over my superpowers before.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, that's your weapon winner. Any closing thoughts?
I wanted the hammer.
No, I asked for some thoughts on closing.
It's really nice. It's when the day is over and then you get to go home.
Let us know what you guys think, of course. But for now, like you've enjoyed this, look forward to Title Update 3 very, 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 very soon. What could it be, Cotton? Ooh, what are you going to look at and go, whoa?
Probably the number 3. I just expected the living embodiment of the number 3.
Just the number 3 with legs.
Hey, everything has to have legs.
Subscribe, hit the bell for more. Consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, meet a goodbye.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.